Did you know there are places travelers have visited and never returned from, leaving behind chilling mysteries that remain unsolved to this day? From vanished explorers to eerie landmarks filled with unanswered questions, the world is full of travel stories that defy explanation. In this video, we'll take you deep into 10 of the creepiest unsolved travel mysteries that still haunt the curious and the brave. Before we step into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more thrilling adventures. Let's dive into the mysteries. 10. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, USA. In 1587, a group of over 100 English settlers established the Roanoke colony on an island off the coast of North Carolina. But when a supply ship returned in 1590, they found the colony had mysteriously disappeared. The only clue left behind was the word Croatoan carved into a tree, a reference to a nearby island, but that didn't lead to any answers. Some believe the settlers were absorbed into local Native American tribes, while others speculate they might have perished due to a brutal conflict. 9. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse Disappearance, Scotland. The disappearance of 3 lighthouse keepers from the Flannan Isles off the west coast of Scotland is a mystery that has confounded experts for over a century. In 1900, the men, James Duquette, Thomas Marshall, and William Rose, simply vanished. A relief crew arrived to find the lighthouse in perfect working order, but the keepers were gone. The logbook entries of the men stopped abruptly, and the meal on the table was left untouched. There were no signs of struggle, no evidence of a storm, and the men's belongings were still in place. 8. The Devil's Kettle, Minnesota, USA. Located in Judge C. R. Magny State Park, the Devil's Kettle is a strange and eerie natural phenomenon that has puzzled scientists for years. The Brule River splits into 2 waterfalls. One flows normally, but the other plunges into a hole in the ground, disappearing without a trace. Scientists have attempted to track the flow of water by dropping dyes and objects into the hole, but so far, no one has been able to trace where the water goes. Is there an underground river system? Could there be a hidden underground cavern? 7. The vanishing village of Anjikuni Lake, Canada. In the early 1930s, a trapper in the remote Anjikuni Lake area of the Canadian Arctic found a shocking sight: an entire Inuit village abandoned without explanation. The houses were intact, food was still in the ovens, and sled dogs were found frozen to death, but not a single person was around. Even more bizarrely, the graves of the village's dead had been dug up and emptied. Over the years, various theories have been suggested, from disease outbreaks to alien abduction, but none provide a concrete explanation for the mass disappearance. 6. The Green Children of Woolpit, England. In 12th century Suffolk, England, 2 children with green-tinged skin appeared near the village of Woolpit. They spoke an unknown language and wore strange, unidentifiable clothing. The villagers were stunned by their appearance and took them in, where the girl eventually learned English and explained that they came from a place called Street Martin's Land, an underground world of twilight. Some believe the children were simply malnourished and came from a nearby Flemish community, but the green skin and otherworldly description of their homeland suggests something much stranger. 5. The disappearance of Flight MH370, Indian Ocean. One of the most famous and tragic modern mysteries, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 in 2014 has confounded experts and captured global attention. The plane, en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, vanished from radar less than an hour after takeoff, with 239 people on board. Despite the largest search effort in aviation history, only small pieces of debris from the aircraft have been found washed up on distant islands. Some speculate the plane was hijacked, others suggest mechanical failure, while some even entertain more bizarre theories involving alien interference or secret military experiments. 4. The Sailing Stones of Death Valley, California, USA. In Death Valley, the racetrack playa features one of the most perplexing natural mysteries, the sailing stones. These large rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to move across the desert floor on their own, leaving long tracks behind them. For decades, scientists have puzzled over how the rocks can move, given that no human or animal interference is involved. Recent research suggests that a rare combination of ice, wind, and water can cause the stones to move, but actual footage of this phenomenon is incredibly rare. 3. The ghost ship Mary Celeste, Atlantic Ocean. In 1872, the Mary Celeste, a well-equipped American merchant ship, was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean off the Azores, completely abandoned. There was no sign of violence or struggle. The ship's cargo was intact, and the crew's personal belongings were undisturbed. The lifeboat was missing, and no explanation for the crew's disappearance has ever been found. The mystery of the Mary Celeste has never been solved, and the ghost ship continues to be one of the most perplexing maritime mysteries in history. 2. Dyatlov Pass Incident, Russia. The Dyatlov Pass Incident is one of the most chilling and disturbing mysteries in modern history. In 1959, a group of experienced hikers set off into the Ural Mountains in Russia, only to be found dead under mysterious and horrific circumstances. The hikers' tent was discovered ripped open from the inside, and their bodies were scattered across the snow. Some had severe internal injuries, while one victim was missing her tongue. Theories range from an avalanche to a military test, but none explain the bizarre injuries and the hikers' frantic attempts to escape their tent in freezing temperatures. Some even suggest paranormal forces were at play. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains an open mystery that continues to haunt both the Russian authorities and anyone who dares to study it. 1. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. No list of travel mysteries would be complete without the Bermuda Triangle, one of the most famous and enduring unsolved mysteries in the world. Spanning between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this region of the Atlantic Ocean is infamous for the disappearance of ships, planes, and people under strange and unexplained circumstances. From Flight 19, a squadron of bombers that vanished in 1945, to the disappearance of the U.S. Cyclops in 1918, the Bermuda Triangle is the site of many bizarre incidents. Theories range from natural phenomena like magnetic anomalies to the more outlandish ideas of alien abduction or even the existence of the lost city of Atlantis beneath the waters. Despite the numerous investigations, the Bermuda Triangle continues to claim its place as the ultimate unsolved mystery of the sea. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.